Hello, today we'll talk about how to reply to d4. So white moved d4 pawn, so how to reply. I recommend knight f6, it calls an Indian defense, and the idea is to prevent e4 pawn. So basically now we can take it with the knight, so white would do something else. And the main line is white, so white can't capture the center with e pawn, they will try to capture it with the c pawn, like this. So what to do with black? We basically wait and develop our king side. And now we'll switch to a Grunfeld defense, and the idea of Grunfeld defense is to move d5 pawn whenever white plays the knight on c3. So immediately when knight appears on c3, we move d5 pawn. The idea is very simple. If white take, we take, and white proceed with e5, we have a very nice square for our knight, basically exchanging white knight. If we go back and we'll try to move d5 pawn when there is no knight on c3, we'll get a little bit of trouble. So for example, knight f3, d5, white take, we take, and now e4. And we don't have a very good position for our knight, and white captured the center. So this is not something we want to see in Grunfeld defense. That leads us to well, let's move on with this line. Knight f3, so we'll basically wait, and when eventually white plays the knight on c3, we shoot with d5. Take, we take, e4. And as I said, we have very nice position for our knight. We take, and black proceed with a very simple game. So we apply pressure on a d4 pawn. So white can't take it right now because of bishop takes c3 and fork. So this defense would be around this d4 pawn. So the idea is for white, they will need to develop the bishops like this, and we'll apply more pressure on d4 pawn, bring our king to safety, maybe move our bishop to g4 and exchange for the knight. The trick here is we need to take this pawn at some time in order to prevent d5. So this is a playable position, try it, it's really good. And at the end I will show you a little trick. Sometimes whenever we play d5 here, white play this aggressive move, knight g5, and the correct reply would be bishop to g5, and the correct reply would be knight e4. And here is the trick. It seems like we lose a pawn, so white can take the pawn on d5, but it's not. Actually, black here is up a piece already. And the idea is simple. First we take the bishop, white have to take knight back, and now there is a double attack, discovery and attacking the other piece. When you see it, it's e6. We attack one knight with a pawn and the other knight by discovered attack, and white will eventually lose one of their knights. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your Grunfeld defense.